you're dying to show your kid Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
And he just turned 7?
Just turned 7. Did you see it by that point?
I saw it when I was in, so I saw it in 93.
Okay.
So how old was I in 93? I was in 3rd grade.
Okay.
How old are you in 3rd grade?
I think I was in
8?
Yeah, something like that.
All right. So yeah, your kid's ready. Kid's ready to be.
You think?
If your kid's not a pussy, I don't know how your kid is.
Yeah.
I don't know what your kid's like. Is he scared?
I saw it in the theater, which would have been 1st grade, like 6 years old. Six.
So
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So 93, JP comes out. Honestly, looking back, I've talked about it before. It is the best theater, one of the best theater going experiences I've ever had in my life.
I wish I would have saw it in theaters.
It honestly was amazing. The first time I've ever heard genuine screams of terror.
Yeah.
Like, I've been to a bunch of horror movies and all this other shit. Like, even as like an adult, I don't think I've ever heard anybody scream to a point where you're like, holy fuck, something is actually wrong going on here. And the best part was, so I was with my dad and he was sitting. So we went to this old shitty theater in Pottstown, and the seating was like kind of on like a slope.
Yeah.
So we're in front of these girls that they got to be like, I don't know, high school. Definitely older than me. Nubile princesses. Is that not Nubian? Nubile.
Big difference.
We don't say that here on the Hi, I'm Roger. This is the Black Lady Sex Podcast. We've been talking about changing names, rebranding. Black Lady Sex Podcast coming at you.
Hot name.
Hot name. Super hot.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so hot, light can't escape it. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're
You know
talking
exactly
about.
what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're
on the
talking
Black
about.
Lady Sex Podcast. Anyway, so we're sitting there, and the girls are behind us, and they're like kind of talking, but not loud. And then the scene where the T-Rex comes through the top of the car.
Yes.
On Lex and Tim.
Yes.
The girl screams, one of them screams so loud, and she squishes her like soda, and it flies out over my dad, Kyle, and I. And my dad stands up. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" She's like losing his mind. And they're screaming. And now not only are they screaming because a dinosaur is trying to eat children, there's a smoked up fucking drunk man yelling at them in the theater. And he's like, "Oh, man, yeah, that is scary. Oh, fuck."
He's pushing on a bag of popcorn like it's the glass. And they're on the other side of it, holding him off.
You know what the worst part is? They were going to go to the bathroom, and then you just see his eye come down in between the stall.
Those screams must have woken something in you, though.
You know, the screams?
Oh, yeah.
What do you
in the theater.
You're
You're a big horror buff.
Yeah, but that was the whole thing, is that I wasn't scared of dinosaurs. That was just very scary.
Yeah.
But I wasn't afraid of dinosaurs, but because I was like, they don't exist. Like they're not real.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
even if they did it, they may have.
Yeah.
But like I win, dude. I'm fucking
Yeah.
no dinosaurs around until we were driving home. And my dad was like, "Man, it's so crazy that they did that. You know, like we're not that far off, man." Like they could honestly, there could be a dude honestly cloning dinosaurs right now. Like there's nothing we can do about it. And it's like, you know, it's like we're not that far off. He kept saying that we're not that far off.
Anyway, sleep tight, Rye.
He's like, you know what, man? It's like 3 weeks from now. There's a velocifucking outside your house.
God.
And you're like, what? And then, yeah, you just it didn't. Stuff didn't start making. I didn't start putting 2 and 2 together until I think it was like 1996.
Yeah.
Where they cloned Dolly. Remember the sheep?
Oh, the sheep, not Bart. I was like, hold on.
She only had one of those tits. And they cloned the other one.
That's right. That was such a big deal.
A lot of people don't know that. It was a very serious thing. Her one tit deflated, and then they cloned the other one. Dude, that would be sick.
That's why Dollyland just has one big hill.
It just... I never thought about that.
Yeah.
There are not twin peaks in Dollyland.
No.
There's just one big, supple mountain.
Massive.
God damn it. Holy shit. This is the End Podcast with Ryan Shannon. I'm joined by my great friend, good friend, Haven't seen him in a while. How are you?
Hey, buddy.
Mr. Jake Mattera.
You really downgraded that from great to good fast.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Happy to be here, buddy.
Great friend. Good friend. Very good.
Yeah, one of my favorite acquaintances.
You know, it's just every time I see him, I make eye contact, but I keep walking.
I wave, and
You know? I do a stern.
a good head nod.
Yeah, man. Haven't seen you in a while. You've got what the fuck is happening on your face here?
Yeah, I don't know how to trim it. So I just
Come on.
let it grow. Yeah,
Dude,
it looks good though, doesn't it? Looks great.
You know what? It looks good. It looks great. Looks good. I'm downgrading it. I'm downgrading it. Looks great. Good. It's a great beard. Good beard. Not so great. Nah, yeah. Average beard.
It's like humble Trump impression.
Just going.
Yeah. We got all the people. We got some of the people. Yeah.
A few people.
Yeah.
It's a great beard. It's a good beard. Slightly above average beard.
I need to do something about it. I know.
You look like Island Time Santa Claus.
Thank
is
you,
what
man.
you look like.
It is out of season right now.
It is very. Looks like you're just getting ready to go back to the North Pole.
Tan. I am ready.
Damn,
to go.
man, and you got a sweet Pearl Jam hat.
Thank you.
Man,
Thank you.
That
buddy.
is. It seems like the Jam has been around a lot.
They have. They're in town tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Are you going?
No, I went the other night. Hence the hat.
And how much was that Pearl Jam hat?
$6,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. I
How
just
much
sell one
was
of my
that?
children. $40. That's what I mean. Hats are generally like between 25 and 40 at these things.
I mean,
now.
I think at a certain point in time. Don't get me wrong. I'm never trying to take any like money away from gigantically successful people, but I think after a while,
I like what Apple's doing.
after a while, you know, I think like some shit should be like just $5. Some
Yeah.
shit after you make how much money does Pearl Jam?
Oh my God, a lot.
How much money does like you know what I
Ticket
mean?
sales alone.
Just
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like after you reach a certain amount
Yeah.
of ticket sales,
Tickle sales.
tickle
too,
sales.
is very
Ooh,
good. Yeah.
you're about to make me go Vitalogy in my pants. Oh, but
They call me Tickle Master.
you know what? It seems like
all right.
you know what? That's where like if you put your new work on Facebook, you'd be like, I'm Tickle Master at Temple of the Hog. Because he's going hungry.
I am very hungry.
You don't look hungry though.
No, I don't. I look pretty sated.
How have you been sticking with the last time I talked to you? You were doing some workout stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I last time we talked, I was. Yeah. You're right about that fact.
He was doing a great workout. Good workout.
Yeah. Now I'm like
Somewhat okay workout.
Now I grew out the beard. I'm questioning everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't look like.
Yeah. But it's going all right.
That's
getting back into
You're
it.
still getting back. You're getting back into it.
Yeah, I've been getting back into it for a couple years.
Okay.
Yeah. Still trying to get back into it. I don't think I was ever in it, but I'm going to try to get back into it.
I can't say that you weren't ever in it. There is footage of you in it.
Oh yeah.
You know, no one can take that away from you. No one can.
Yes.
If anybody's like, Jake didn't do that, I'd be like, there he is in that Crunch gym.
Crunch kids.
Were you in Crunch? And was it a Nestle Crunch?
I chose it because it was Nestle Crunch.
Was it Nestle Crunch?
Chose it because of the name.
Bunch of Crunch gym.
Reese's Pieces.
You know, it's like that's good. I'm glad you're sticking to it. Now, hold on. Before we just stray away too far, you want to show your son Jurassic Park.
I do. I was hesitant because our buddy John Del Calo.
He showed his baby Jurassic Park.
No, not yet. I showed James The Shining when he was like 1, but not like
you could show the baby cannibal Holocaust at
Yes,
1. They're never gonna know what the
could.
fuck is going on.
But there's an age that they get when they can't talk that they look at you like, what the fuck is this? And you're like, I got to turn it off.
So you showed your baby The Shining.
Yes.
And at one point in time, your 1-year-old baby
Just gave me. I think he has a shine.
He shined.
He shined and told me that he was like, "This is. Let's probably go back to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse."
Did he shine like? Was Shelley Duvall ever attractive? Because that's what I think when I watch The Shining.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, was she ever? Because like when you think of Jack Nicholson at that time,
Yes.
I'm not saying he's a lady killer, but he wasn't terrible looking.
He tried to be in that.
You know,
movie. Yes, he did try to be. Was this before or after Chinatown too?
I think it was after China.
Okay. Yeah, so he's at like peak.
He's Nick Dick, dude. But I do think it was one of those things where like when I saw that Shelley Duvall, and don't get me, I'm not shitting on Shelley Duvall's acting ability. I think she did a great job as Wendy in that movie. I think it was the casting was amazing.
I mean,
I think
you know the whole backstory behind that, right? Like Kubrick was making her do like 70.
Oh yeah, she was
being tortured.
She was being pretty much tortured by Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
Which apparently, did you know that when she's smoking the cigarette in the ashes that long, it's because she actually forgot was so engrossed in her lines.
Oh my God.
That she stayed so still.
Whoa.
That she forgot to ash the cigarette. That she was just like, if I don't do this right, I'm back to like she was just so fucking destroyed as a woman.
Now the torturing makes sense. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You know, it's like, yo, if you want a masterful performance, you gotta torture somebody. But yes, I don't know. Shelley Duvall is one of those people that
His moments.
When was the moment? Tell me the moment Shelley. Like, don't now again. I'm not shitting on Shelley.
Not in The Shining.
There's a couple I've seen.
Maybe in Popeye. Maybe
you think she was?
You
think she was hot in Popeye?
I'm just trying to save the poor lady.
Look,
you know,
throw her
a life preserver.
Look, she'll go right through it. You'd have to throw her several smaller.
Throw her me.
Yeah, you
land on and float back. Yeah, I'll do that for Shelley.
You'd save Shelley Duvall?
Oh man, yeah, in a heartbeat.
Man, who do you think in a weird face-off? Shelley Duvall versus Sissy Spacek.
Oh man, I don't remember what she looks like. I think I'm picturing Goldie Hawn.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Not Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn,
Spacek,
Sissy Spacek. You look up Sissy Spacek and Shelley Duvall and tell me in a weird face-off who would win.
All right, let's figure this out. And yes, our buddy John Del Carlo told me that he was terrified when he saw it as a kid, and he was like 7 years old.
What, Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Or
It scared
okay.
the shit out of him. So that's why I've been hesitant about showing my kid Jurassic Park.
All right.
Oh, dude, Sissy Spacek all the way.
Okay, you're going Sissy Spacek?
She's Carrie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Another weird face-off. Tilda Swinton
Okay.
versus now Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Now Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, now Maggie.
Has she
Gyllenhaal.
changed that much?
She definitely was way better looking as a young Maggie Gyllenhaal.
I remember young Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
She was in Batman and all that stuff.
Yeah, she was a terrible replacement.
Oh, God.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, God, no. No.
Oh, man. You know what Tilda Swinton looks like, right?
Man, she was so pretty young. Oh, damn, I feel so bad doing this live.
Man.
Oh, man, Tilda Swinton. Like Conan used to make jokes all the time about how much he looked like her, and
that Conan O'Brien looks like Tilda Swinton?
yeah, I think she looks more like Tom York.
I would, yeah, dude.
From Radio-
yeah,
yeah.
without a doubt. Man.
Like she's not in robots, but robots are in her, kind of, you know?
So are you picking Maggie Gyllenhaal or Tilda Swinton?
Probably Maggie,
Man, all right.
but with very soft lighting around the house.
So lights out.
Very dim.
just out.
Yeah, like colonial time.
Yeah,
There's one
candlelit.
candle.
Oh no, that would even be more terrifying. Maggie Gyllenhaal strikes me as the type of person that if shadows cast
Yes.
upon her face,
Yeah, no,
you're getting
listen.
6 different faces.
I'm not saying fireplace. I'm saying a candle.
No, but
little
even a
tiny one.
candle
Yeah.
just flickering. No, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, here's one for you. No, we're not just going after women. Weird face-off. Adrian Brody versus Adam Driver.
Oh, dude, Adrian Brody all the way.
You think Brody's better looking than Adam Driver?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I stand by that.
What is attractive about Adrian Brody?
I mean, are we giving context to like their careers, the type of person they are?
Uh-huh.
He just seems like a sweet dude, nice guy. He's done Academy Award-winning films, right? The Pianist.
We're not going on career.
Okay, well,
We're going on aesthetic
just
alone.
looks.
This has nothing to do with them as
Personality?
people. Nope. No personality. What? I just said aesthetic alone.
All right, I don't know what that means.
Clearly.
I'm going through something right now, so I'm going to say probably still Adrian Brody. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to stick to it. Driver may got the youth, but Brody's a legend.
You know what? He is.
I can't see past it. Aesthetically alone,
Yeah.
you know, that's my motto.
So what are the scariest films besides The Shining
Yeah,
that you've shown your son?
dude, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've shown him too many.
And
like
and I will also
Harry
ask
and the Hendersons when he was like 3.
again, is that terrifying?
For a 3-year-old, when you're seeing like a Bigfoot,
But
in the
you
house
also
and shit?
jumped the gun and went.
Yeah,
why did you decide Shining at 1?
So you couldn't really pay attention.
So you were just like, hey, baby.
I just wanted to watch The Shining.
Yeah,
and
you
he
can-
could-
again-
I was alone with the kid.
You could put the kid like in a crib or something. You didn't have to watch it.
I wanted to spend time with him.
Again, I appreciate.
Bathtub scene kind of scared him a little.
Yeah, a little bit. That seems like it would be. I would assume, just The Shining with its loud,
Yeah.
booming, the sounds in the movie are very loud, and the way that the camera switches,
Yeah.
all the scene switches is kind of would disturb a baby.
Yeah.
The scene where Jack comes through the bathroom, it's loud, it's
Yeah.
obnoxious.
The blood
screaming
coming out of the
Yeah, I mean
elevator.
the blood seems more like the kid had seen that
Juice.
before.
Yeah.
If you come out of a woman, one of your first memories is probably the elevator scene from The Shining.
Yeah, okay.
Only it's just Sliz opening it up. And then you're going out.
Go in out.
That's what I mean. I don't think. I think you can watch a lot of shit with a baby at 1.
Why is there a bellhop in here? Yeah.
Your kid just remembers the bellhop from birth. It's like who just hit the button and all of a sudden I was drained out of there. And screaming and crying.
It's a beautiful thing.
So you're now how are you on the fence here?
How, what?
With Jurassic Park? Is it 50-50?
Yeah, I think 50-50. That's because I honestly don't know if it's a good move to show it or not.
Has he expressed any interest in Jurassic Park?
A little bit. I think one of the kids at school told him he got scared from it. So he was like, I think he knows of it. He wants to watch it, but he's also a little afraid to watch it.
Now, I think you should give him an experience where he'll be able to hate or not just fear the movie.
Yeah.
Do you have it on VHS or DVD?
DVD, yeah.
Yeah. So he's got to fear that object. He's got to have the fear of putting it in. You got to make him do the whole thing.
Oh, man, that's kind of cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the best part is that he'll remember and I remember taking it out of the clamshell.
Man.
And putting it in and hitting play on the it's the whole thing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
The whole ritual.
The whole ritual of doing it. And you know what's even more? No, actually do it on VHS. Do it so he puts it in and then he's got to rewind it. Dude, it's the terror of everything. It's not only is it the anticipation.
Oh my God.
You're like, I'm gonna watch it. It's like
Yeah.
you gotta rewind it.
Please be kind. Rewind.
You have to rewind it the whole way. It's just the fear.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Maybe he'll be less scared because originally, if you watch it in reverse, they're chasing the T-Rex away.
You know what? So have you ever watched a movie completely in reverse like that? Like not where it's the blue or green screen rewinding, but like you can just watch it in reverse. Have you ever done that?
I don't think I have.
It's apparently it fucks up a lot more of the tape.
Wait, really?
Yeah, allegedly. I don't know if it's totally true, but I do know one thing that fucks up a lot of taping is pausing and rewinding and pausing and rewinding and pausing and rewinding and pausing and rewinding and pausing and rewinding.
What scene could you possibly be talking about right now?
Phoebe Cates from Fast Times at Ridgemont High on VHS. I paused and rewound a bunch of that. I paused and rewound a bunch of Jason Goes to Hell.
Okay.
Right before he splits the chick in half with the metal post. She's like naked on top of the dude. I paused a lot of that. I think I paused a lot of Striptease. I had Striptease on VHS.
Wow, you're the good movies.
Yeah.
I had Steven Seagal's Marked for Death.
Hey, that's you can pause and rewind that cue ball scene a whole bunch.
There's a whole...
That's pretty sick. Having the guy hit in the face over and over again is pretty sick.
There's a whole scene in the beginning where he walks in on like a woman getting changed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's siempre. And I'm like, oh, man, I got to stop and rewind. And
I think it wasn't.
I want to learn Spanish.
Wasn't it Under Siege 2 where the chick, or Under Siege where the chick's in the cake? The naked chick's in the cake.
Yes.
I think it's in
the ship.
Yeah,
right?
That's Under Siege. Because Under Siege 2 is on a train. That's dark territory, dude.
Nah.
And I rewound and paused. Like it gets to a point like if you watch it again, the tape actually like slows down. It's like it's pretty fucked up.
I think I'm gonna go watch it right after this.
What?
Under Siege.
Oh, 2 Dark Territory. Yeah. Might as well get on it. It's a great film. It's one of the more superior Steven Seagal films before he got really retarded.
Dude, what happened with him?
What do you mean?
I mean, after he became an alligator cop and a bounty hunter, what did he do after that? Like, what? Why?
Well, he did release an album.
Yeah,
he's got a blues album. Steven Seagal is a prolific singer-songwriter.
Very prolific.
He does it a lot. He apparently does it like that's his like main jam now. Is like singer-songwriter stuff.
I thought he was a cop though. Too.
No, he you can be more than he wears many hats.
He does.
It's Steven Seagal.
With that hair?
Come on. But I do know that he's like still trying to get back into like acting, and he did a fair amount of straight to DVD, straight to VHS movies, and it's wild that he's still alive. I think because Steven Seagal strikes me as the type of person that will eventually end his own life.
Oh my God!
You know,
you think it's a situation where he looks at himself in a mirror?
I think when
I'm going to take you in, buddy.
No. I think it's one of those things where Steven Seagal, it's either he'll ride the wave of like delusion into the sunset, or he'll have one of those days he'll just wake up like, what am I doing? What?
Oh, he's not.
What have I done?
I don't think he's capable of that.
You don't think he's capable of that?
Yeah, for atoning for his sins.
Oh man, I think it would be refreshing if everybody that is in Hollywood that seems like kind of delusional.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To just have a moment where they're like, guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman would be an amazing one to watch. Ooh. Just like stop for a second.
Yeah.
And be like, and then again, it's like Corey Feldman is a person who's been damaged by Hollywood to a point where he is socially and mentally kind of retarded.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
So that kind of sucks. But I think it would be great if just some like Hollywood stars just like had this thing like, hey guys, I know what you've been thinking for the last like 15 years. What have I been doing?
Hear me out.
So
what if everything we've been doing is meaningless and we are all dumb?
Oh man, that would be fucking great.
I just realized right now he's not in the Expendables.
Seagal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's probably the closest he ever got to it. You know
what of just freaking out? Oh
yeah,
himself? Yeah, that would be
like that has to be crazy.
It's like they're gonna
like Dolph over me.
Yeah, well, it's not Dolph. It's like if they call him for the second, it's like, all right, maybe they overlooked me for the first one. Second one, I hear that they're gonna make it, and then it's like, is that fucking Ronda Rousey? Just like Lou's like, what the fuck is this? What is this? What the fuck is this?
Jason Statham?
Who? Yeah. Jet Li? Jet Li?
Ernie Reyes? He's just getting the guy.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that Michael Jai White?
It's Urkel?
Yeah, like,
No, that's okay. I realize now it's not. Like, that's Jaleel.
you got black guys mixed up on name alone. Jesus. Jaleel White. I guarantee.
Welcome to the Black Lady Sex Podcast.
Yeah. But I do think that Seagal said Jaleel White. Urkel. Michael J. White Urkel. What a piece of shit.
Yeah. Did he do that?
Got any cheese? Kicking people out of window. Dude, you know what? That would have been a great episode of Family Matter. You know what? One thing I've been doing lately, because I crumbled the other day, and I bought Paramount Plus.
Oh, did you?
As a streaming service. I did buy it.
A lot of nostalgia on there, dude.
Dude, the '90s stuff is it's just so good.
They have almost everything.
I binged. I don't binge.
Yeah.
I don't binge a lot, but I did watch every episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark the other day.
Oh, no way.
And it's just like,
how many
damn.
episodes are there?
There's only 5 seasons.
Oh, wow.
And it's wild. It's wild that when you find out, like, now 5 seasons is a lot for a kid's show.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But then you find out that there are certain shows that only had 2, but you remember being on forever. Do you know how many seasons of Salute Your Shorts there are?
How many?
Guess.
I'm going to say, I would say probably 4.
4.
Yeah.
There's 2. There's only 2 seasons
Camp Anawana went out of
Salute-
business after 2.
of Salute Your Shorts.
After allegations.
They went, yeah, oh man, there was a lot of camper abuse. Ugly was ugly, I'll tell you, for a lot of things. He was a terrible man. Dr. Khan was putting Dr. Knuckles inside of me. He was playing doctor with a lot of them.
Gross. Zeke the plumber.
Oh, Zeke, dude. Do you know that Zeke the plumber is episode 2, season 1?
Wait, what?
Episode 2,
No.
season 1.
He came in like halfway
Dude,
through.
that's what I thought.
That's crazy.
Dude, it is
I'm gonna rewatch it.
insane when you go on Paramount. I'm like, I don't remember it being like this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember that was the
You know what
fucking-
though? A lot of these streaming services, maybe I think I'm going off the deep end, fucking with paranoid stuff.
Oh, man.
Schizophrenia and all this weird shit. But they change a lot of shit on these streaming services.
They change? What do you mean?
Like sometimes like shows can't get licensed or movies can't get licensing for the music on the streaming service, so they replace it completely.
Oh.
Completely changes like the feel of the movie.
Yeah.
They've cut episodes that they've now like looked back on. They're like, oh, that's been poor taste.
Yeah.
And that's gone like I'm trying to think, like there was an episode of something where they did I think it was 30 Rock. There's an episode where someone does blackface.
Oh.
And that episode doesn't exist anymore.
That explains the one episode that was actually called Are You Afraid of the Darkies? That does explain why that wasn't on there.
When they blew out the campfire, there was actually a cross in the middle of it. Too far?
Submitted
Okay.
for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this tale Locking Your Car Doors at the Stop Sign.
Crossing the street.
Very slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense that they went back in time and they wokeified it. You know, that's no good.
A lot of cartoons on Disney Plus have the disclaimer saying,
Oh, that this does
made
not
a different time.
Oh man,
like Pocahontas has it.
No
Aladdin
way.
has a disclaimer.
they were made by Disney.
I know, man.
Disney can't. That's you know what
They took away.
You gotta own it.
They destroyed the movie that Splash Mountain was based off of. It was like a very
The movie that's
the guy zip-biddy-doo-dah. Like that's apparently a very like offensive
Is that?
movie. Yeah.
I didn't know. Oh,
it
there
was
was
like Uncle Remus or something like that.
Oh,
Oh, here it goes.
oh no, not Uncle Remus now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Damn,
a lot of that
I
stuff
didn't know that was
Disney Plus is completely like
man.
they're covering all their bases.
Did they even go over did they do that with rides too at the theme park?
That would be great. No, they don't do it at the.
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride from the back of the trunk. Did they try to don't talk about it. We've wokeified it. I don't know. I didn't know that Disney. I think Disney should just own it. Okay, we did it. Like, not even though, like, hey guys, it was a while, it was a different time.
Or maybe just have a disclaimer, but like, we're going to show you this, but it
wait,
stays in the vault.
what is the different? Maybe that's why they're keeping it in the Disney vault.
Yeah, the Disney vault is shut your fucking mouth.
We're closing it again, and we're throwing away the key. You'll never see Pocahontas again.
John Smith with a gun door.
Yeah, where's that crazy director's cut of Pocahontas?
Oh, man.
That I need to see. Also, probably one of the hottest Disney princesses ever. Pocahontas.
Really?
Watch it, Jake.
All right. Okay.
I don't want to have to go back on this episode and put a disclaimer that Jake hates Native American cartoons.
I didn't
and doesn't
say that.
find them attractive.
You think she's the hottest?
I think she's one of the hottest. Pocahontas. Yeah.
Yeah, she's up there. Top tier.
She's up there. Who else do you think is? Which one do you think is the hottest?
I mean, Jasmine's number one.
Jasmine is she's great. My only beef with Jasmine is, girl, put on some form-fitting clothing.
What do you mean?
She had those big baggy pants
It was
on.
popular then.
Look, popular then in Arabia,
In the early 90s.
But she showed belly.
She showed belly.
Yeah, she's first princess to show belly.
Is she the first? No,
Yeah.
Ariel, the Little Mermaid, shows belly.
Ah, fuck.
She shows belly. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
Ariel's
Full
up there
belly.
Too. Up, yeah,
And from all we know, fish pussy. She's not wearing anything.
doesn't knock her down the scale at all. She's still on.
I want to knock down those scales. I want to fucking flip them around.
What are you gonna do to them gills?
I want to see that little blowhole.
Hey, girl, what them gills do?
You know what would be funny too? Did Disney ever apologize for the dick on the cover of
No.
Little Mermaid?
I think they made a spin-off movie on it.
Spin-off of the
Finding Nemo.
Oh. Actually, was anybody hot in Finding Nemo?
I'm sure one of the eels had something going on.
One of the
There's
eels?
There's a lot of creatures in there. It's whatever fits your fancy, man. I'm not knocking it, but I would say there's not really
You answered that really fast.
Yeah, I've been watching
One
it a
of
lot.
the eels?
One of the eels, Dory's got that whole brain thing that kind of makes her attractive.
Oh, you think a retarded fish is pretty attractive?
A fish with no memory?
With no memory?
It's terrible. This is terrible right now. I'm just going to say I'm sorry about that.
Jake Mattera wants to
No.
wants to gaslight retarded fish.
Fuck a forgetful fish.
Oh man, go fuck a forgetful fish. That's almost as good as dude, face north and pray. Why don't you? Go fuck a forgetful fish and face north and pray, dude. Those are two new burns, dude.
I like that.
All right, we got phone calls. Hopefully they're good.
Yo, Shaner, you might need to fucking update that bill. That automated messaging system sounded very, very whack. But I want to ask for some advice. I've been listening for a long time. I should get on the Patreon. I'm just a lazy little bitch with my credit cards and whatnot. Shout out Danny Dubs. I wanted to ask y'all for some advice. So there's a girl. We dated in high school for probably like 2 years, and we kept in touch. Didn't talk a lot throughout the college years, but ever since she moved back to the States,
Are we on his podcast right now?
living here, we've been talking,
The college years.
getting reconnected and whatnot. But she's been getting closer and closer the last probably year or two. She's expressed more and more this last
Spit
year
it
or two
out.
how much she dislikes her boyfriend. I don't know. I try to not get involved or really pay attention to what she tells me. Cause I like him too. He's a good guy. But I'm invited to go with her, live in Utah, go with her to Colorado, to Red Rock, see some show. I don't know, some work bullshit. But any chance to take mushrooms at Red Rock, fucking good ass time.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for it, and then I realized it's a road trip, and I realized it's gonna be pissed off on the way. She has her sisters that live out there or whatnot, and that's a lot more. But all in all,
Had to stop and get gas.
I don't know. I think I'm still into her. Still, pretty good looking. Still have a lot of common interests.
She looks
Whatnot,
like
but
Shelley Duvall.
also I'm still boys with a boyfriend who I mean.
So basically,
through her.
Okay.
And everything else.
Oh, don't worry. There's 45 more minutes.
It's not over, bro.
Damn. What do I do about this? All this and these feelings.
All these feelings.
And I feel like you're a fucking. I mean, pistachio, you're obviously a pussy hound, so your advice would probably help a little bit.
He just call you a pussy hound?
I don't know.
We sure did.
Anyways, like, love the podcast. Love you, dogs. Love you, Danny Dubs.
Danny.
Shout out.
Shout
Good
out.
boy.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Wow, that was a lot.
2 minutes, 35 seconds.
That is insane.
And I stopped at the gas station. I got Twizzlers for the ride.
You know what? It's like I was watching The Shining with my 1-year-old nephew.
And they shined.
You know,
Blippy?
you ever honestly, you ever look up at the stars? You know how it is. You're driving down the road, and there's a girl you really like, and then you start getting a little knot in your stomach, and you're like, "Oh, how long is my intestine? You know, how long does it run through my body? You know?" And then you think about all the stuff you ate earlier, and whether or not it's got chemicals in it that Europe bans. You know, because they don't even have yellow 5 or blue 2 over there.
It's a nice system.
And then you think about Bluetooth, and then you think about why do they even call it Bluetooth? Like, what is the whole deal with that? Like, you know, just wireless headphones.
And then you think about Blue Chew, and you're going down to Red Rocks with your buddy, and you offer to eat her out for.
Yeah, it seems like you so from what I picked up on this very long message.
Thank you for the call.
I do appreciate it, and thank you for wanting my advice. From what I picked up, I don't know if you did. Did you pick anything? Did you get the gist of this?
I feel like I did, yeah.
So he's having feelings for a woman who has a boyfriend that all three of, they're all aware of each other, all know each other.
Yeah.
But he's having feelings for this chick who's got a boyfriend.
And he said he's boys with the boyfriend.
Boys with the boyfriend.
Yeah.
So my question is here, buddy, is you're having feelings for a woman who has a boyfriend who hasn't expressed any feelings towards you.
Yes.
I think you really just.
But they used to date in high school. That
was they never they apparently watched a few of Saved by the Bell the college years. I can't remember. That was in there.
Yes, they did watch after Belding was gone.
You know, they were standing at the edge of tomorrow today.
You know what? It's all right. It's okay. I think you should. What I think you should do is knock this lady up and let your friend.
Oh man,
that's what I think you should do.
You think that?
No, don't do that.
No. Yeah. You know what? Nowadays, you could. Look. I don't know how old you are, man. But I know a lot of people are into those thruples.
Yeah.
Maybe if you have a good conversation with her, maybe with him, you guys are all, friends. Maybe she's looking for a little bit of.
What's that mean for the thruple though? The other parts.
What are you talking about?
Because then there's 2 dudes in the thruple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's 3 orifices. Have you ever? So wait, you think that 2 men's wieners are gonna have to touch in this?
If they're a thruple.
Jake, you think if you are there's one woman, and you think that both men's penises have to touch?
Yeah, she holds the camera while you guys touch it.
Jake, what was your thruple like?
I've never been.
No. It seems like you have a pretty good idea of what a thruple was like, or someone showed you at an early age a video that stuck with you.
It said Jurassic Park. And that's why you don't watch it when you rewind.
Yeah, you don't. I think maybe don't listen to Jake because he has no idea.
Also, there's a good chance he just had a magical experience and fell in love. He was taking mushrooms at Red Rock.
Yeah, but he says he's been harboring these feelings for a while. So, and I'm pretty sure the mushrooms at Red Rock
Seeing a beautiful sunset.
You look at you look at fucking Tilda Swinton after that. You're falling in love.
Yeah.
You're going to fall in love. I would say the other option is you don't say anything and you just try and find somebody else.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that she seems to be in a relationship.
If they seem happy, I would say
the guy seems to be a decent guy that you like. Maybe just let it go. Just let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah. I think you need to find yourself, give your friends a break and go find a new circle of people, so that these feelings can go away.
Oh, you think they're gonna wane?
Yeah. Just like they do in the Catholic Church. You start having feelings, they move you to a different area.
Yeah. You start parish hopping.
Yeah, you need to parish hop. That's all you need to do.
Just go. Just go and find a new group of. Just actually show up to a new group of people. Like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, not a tailgate's happening.
That is. You will meet a whole new group of people.
Oh yeah,
it's very easy to do. And bring your mushrooms. You could make
a lot of friends.
You can make a lot of friends very quickly. That is the advice. I don't think you should. I don't think you should say anything to this chick that you're like, look, I know we used to date in high school.
Yeah.
But, I also don't know how old this dude is. So high school could be, he said college years.
Yeah. He makes me think in mid-30s.
So, just move on. Yeah, just move on. All right, next message. Also, thank you for calling. That was great.
Dude, you ever take a piss that makes you feel like that guy that got his brain sucked out in the end of fucking Starship Troopers? And then you just shake it off and leave the bathroom. You're like, awesome, later.
That one's 12 seconds.
What a pendulum swing of phone calls. Do you know the scene he's talking about?
And that's, yeah.
Yeah.
That was another VHS rewinding thing that really got me. God damn. It kind of sucks because you would have thought at that point in time Denise Richards was going to get naked too, but it was only the other chick.
Yeah, no.
Such a bummer.
She was in Wild Things. Though.
We all masturbated to Wild Things. I think I should put that on a t-shirt. So we all masturbated to Wild Things. Let's not even act like we didn't.
Yeah.
If there's one thing we can all be like, yo, say what you want, but we all did.
Yes. If you masturbated to Wild Things,
let's put it this way.
It's time to get your prostate checked.
If you were born in the 80s and you masturbated to Wild Things, you probably have to get a prostate exam now. I have to get one.
Yeah?
I have to get one. Yeah, man. I'm turning 40 in next month.
This is a Patreon goal?
Yeah. If we get 10,000 Patreons, I will get a prostate exam. And if I don't, we'll never know. Time will tell on that one.
Yeah.
We have no idea what'll be wrong with me. Have I ever peed getting my brain sucked out from Starship Troopers? No, I've actually peed the one time. What's the longest pee you ever had?
I've gone minutes before.
Minutes,
like probably over 3 minutes a couple of times. Yeah.
Full stream the whole time?
A very slow but steady stream.
Steady stream.
Yeah.
When was this?
Recently.
And you want me to go to a doctor?
Yeah, I should probably go to a doctor.
I would say you need to go to...
for many doctors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, just show up and be like, hey, everyone, crowd around, watch this. And then pee for 3 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Not only will you be in the Guinness Book of World Records, you'll be studied by several doctors right away.
My plan is to go to the next Dr. Con and swing down from the rafters.
Dr.
All the doctors will be there, and they'll,
Did they
sworn
dress
oath
up as
to have
like,
to help me.
celebrity doctors?
Oh, pimple popper!
Oh,
Pimple
man.
popper!
Oh, yeah. Do they dress up like George Clooney from ER? And
That would be the worst Dr. Con to go to.
yeah, that's a terrible
To try to
Dr.
seek
Con.
medical advice.
We just play doctors on TV.
Just Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, no.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
nobody wants that. So 3 minutes straight.
Yeah, really.
Now, after the first minute of peeing,
Oh, yeah.
there's got to be a time where you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, well, no, so it's like the first 30 seconds, I'm not counting that in the pee time.
Was this in a bathroom?
Yes, yeah, a public restroom.
You were in a public restroom when
Oh,
you
yeah.
peed for 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Dude, I got to be honest with you. If I went in and you were like, if I walked in and I heard pee hitting the toilet and then I peed at a urinal or a toilet and then I went and washed my hands and there was still pee, I'd probably be like, I want to see how long this is going to go.
I've had people saying and watch.
You've
They're
had,
like, chug, chug. Yeah.
you walk out, there's like,
They give me a sash. They're like, oh, we need a bigger sash.
come here, buddy.
Yeah.
You know you won?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 minutes.
Yeah.
After the first minute, after the first 30 seconds, you're like, whatever.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I got to go, but now all of a sudden, it's not stage fright. It's just like,
Oh, it takes you a little bit.
it's loading,
So you're having
buffering.
trickles, and then
No, like nothing. And then all of a sudden,
so your dick is out for.
about 30 seconds, just getting acclimated, seeing which way the wind's blowing,
Gotcha. Warming up.
warming up.
Warming
yes,
up.
yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Why am I talking about this?
off to the races. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to understand. 3 minutes of peeing is insane.
I'm not making this up.
I'm not
Yeah, I
saying
don't-
you
why-
are.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
accusing you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand. When I hear something crazy,
Yeah.
I want to understand.
What do you think, like fluid ounces? What do you think you pushed out?
Oh,
I don't know.
how
'cause
many of these do you think you could fill?
Like, was it? Yeah.
I've filled one of the second to largest cups at Wawa before, like the fountain soda drinks.
In a single
Oh.
pit.
44 ounce. Yeah. In a single pee.
44 ounces of urine in a single pee?
In a single pee. I've done that a handful of times. Not many,
Jake,
but a handful of times.
look, I'm not going to ask you to do this.
But then there's also times where I pee with the same amount of satisfaction that pee brings you, and I only feel like that.
yeah,
much.
yeah, okay.
And I'm like, all right, well, I don't know.
Now, do you feel like that much pee is the equivalent of taking a huge dump? Do you feel like lighter after
Yes.
expelling that much urine from your
Yes, I
body?
do. Yes.
My other question is, how frequently do you pee if you can?
Like that?
No, to achieve 48 ounces of urine.
I think it's just the amount of stuff that I drink.
Okay.
Like, now I got like, this is 20 ounces. This is 32 ounces.
Why are you have both of
I
those?
got both of them just drinking. Trying to stay hydrated. I bring the water because I got to stay hydrated, but I don't like the taste of water, so I drink coffee. And now I'm so dehydrated, but I haven't touched that yet.
So you have coffee in there.
Actually, it's just cream, but yeah. Told you I'm going through something, trainer.
Yeah. You keep this
No,
up,
I
you're
do-
going to be going into something. It's a casket.
I don't think they make them this big.
No, I'll build you one. Honestly, not that I ever want any of my friends to die, but if you died,
No. Yeah.
if you passed away, and they were like, "We have nothing to put Jake in,"
Yeah.
I would build you a casket.
I'm not kidding. I've been grappling with that a lot. Like, I'm like, man, how many fucking first responders is it going to take to screw in a light bulb with getting me out of the house?
Oh man, a lot.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do they take out the wall and they have a backhoe come in? And it's been fucking with me a lot. I've been going to the gym, and after going for so long and like not correcting my eating habits, because like I was feeling great physically because
Yeah.
I was working out, but like not losing weight, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Were
What's
you
the point?
did you change your diet when
I've-
you were
I mean,
lifting weights?
I've tried. It's very hard.
Yeah.
and it's
I
like
get it.
it's when you have fucking 2 kids and a wife, and you're just going nonstop. It's
Yeah.
like, there's no time for any real.
Yeah, I got
prep.
you. I got you.
So it's like, and every day it's the same conversation of like, oh, I'm just gonna like watch YouTube videos and read all this stuff about like what the healthy things I could be like, and I know, oh, eat a fucking vegetable. You know what I mean? Like just
yeah.
start with that, but like it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
So you just say after a while, it's like fuck it. I went 2 years going to the gym, and I'm like,
I think, it sucks because there's so much negative. Subway would have been your best friend.
oh man,
Dude, if you could just do the Jared program
all
without...
I wanted to do was hold up my pants.
Oh
like
my
this.
God, I
I have
that.
to every day when I put them on,
That-
and I have a little flash of hope. You know,
do you hold them up like
I guess
Simba?
these are the pants I'm wearing today.
You see these?
yeah.
Man, I get it. Yeah, but I think I get it to a point because
Yeah.
I understand what it's like to try to break a habit,
Yeah.
and then almost fall back into it and come out of it, and it's it's a pain in the fucking balls. But I think that I believe in your ability to be, dedicated and headstrong about it, and not fall into
I
that.
was doing pretty good, and then I don't know, I fell off. But that's fine.
Man,
Yeah.
but I think the peeing concerns me still.
This is my well visit.
I'm just concerned about the urination,
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah.
44 ounces in one sitting is...
I mean, it's not always that.
I know it's not always
Sometimes
that.
it's
First
the
off, it should never... I don't think it should ever be that.
Sometimes it's like half the time and like this much ounces. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Man. I mean, the most I've ever peed...
I mean, I know what's going on, but like...
I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Oh, I think it does.
You think it's got something to do with your weight?
Oh, God, yeah. All the
Really?
pressure on like the organs and shit like that, it's all causing everything to malfunction. It's called heart and fucking body failure. Liver failure, kidney failure.
I think... Okay. I think...
I'm under siege.
Maybe...
And the terrorist is my mouth.
And too much pee is coming out of your dark territory, dude. Too much urine is coming out of the dark territory.
So anyway, Jurassic Park. Should I show my kid?
I think yes. I think you should. I think you should. I think you should show your son Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
But you should let him know, it is just that I would say it is just a movie.
Yeah.
However, the best part about Jurassic Park is it was made in a time where digital effects were not so overblown and over the top that the practical effects were borderline seamless in that movie. It's like everything is so good and so amazing to see.
Yep.
I think letting him know that it is just a movie is a good thing. But I remember like being a kid, I was like, how did they make all this work?
Yeah.
How did they make, I knew it was a movie, but I was like, how did they achieve this?
Yeah.
this
I remember
dinosaur
being
running
blown
around?
away by like the fucking, that first scene when they see them and they're all like the long neck ones, like fucking walking through.
Brontosaurus?
Yes. The long neck ones, the giraffe dinosaurs, they were going through the lake and eating leaves and shit.
They move in herds. They do move in herds. Yeah, that's a great scene.
Yeah. I mean, just like, God.
You know what else is really depressing? And I found this out the other...
The pile of shit that the dinosaur makes, that's like my pile of shit.
Dude, that's actually Jeff Goldblum's concern for you. Do you know... so, you watch Jurassic Park. You assume that Dr. Sattler and Dr. Grant are like older people.
Yeah.
Do you know how old Laura Dern is in that movie?
She had to be young. I'm going to say probably 32.
She is 23 years old.
Shut up. She's not 23 years old.
She is 23 years old.
Oh my God.
Filming Jurassic Park. When you hear that,
That's crazy.
you're like, what the fuck
Dude.
is going on? Because you think about... When I found out she was 23, I was like, dude, I got a lot growing up to do. 23 years old and you're a paleobotanist
Yeah.
hanging out with Sam Neill, who at that point in time's got to be like 40 something.
Oh yeah.
But you're 23 years old. You're a paleobotanist, and you're asked to come to an island where dinosaurs walk the earth again.
I mean, that sounds like a
Dude, when I was 23 years old, I was still navigating my second DUI.
Hey, Laura Dern, why don't you come with me to Sandals Jurassic Park? Yeah, you take your paleobotanist on a paleo vacation.
Paleovacation.
I gave up on that one. I gave up.
That was...
I was trying to think of something, and then that voicemail popped in my head that was 6 minutes long. And fuck it.
Vacation.
Yeah, I was like, don't make them wait that long.
Man, that was, you just threw that out.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of like when the quarterback gets the ball and says, I don't see anything.
You definitely spiked that.
Yeah.
You gave up on it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Now,
Seems to be a theme here.
no, come on. Are there any other movies that you're willing to show your son that are borderline, that could be considered scary? But
I want to show him Mortal Kombat, but that's probably
you can definitely show him Mortal Kombat.
no way.
Mortal Kombat?
It's been a long time since I saw it, but
We'll go back and watch Mortal Kombat.
your soul is mine and all that shit.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, Mortal Kombat, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But there is no, like, all the fatalities that you see in the video games, they don't even happen in the movie. There's no real blood.
No, dude, there's the fucking Scorpion does the thing. Get over here.
So okay, I know what you're saying.
He's a little more sassy in the movie. Like, get over here right now.
He stamps his foot a lot.
Yeah, he's more like an angry mom.
He's very, we don't really know what's going on with Scorpion. It's kind of weird. Like, we've been trying to figure it out in Outworld. We've never seen him with a girl. He's a loner.
We introduced Katana.
Yeah,
no interest.
He laughed a lot, but he had to leave early. He's got a roommate named Ray that we never see.
Really clings on to Sub-Zero.
Yeah, we don't really get it. It's very, but whatever, dude. I don't understand what it's like. But the only scene with Scorpion that I could, I guess, consider being a little scary is where Johnny Cage gets pulled into like his Scorpion lair.
Yeah.
And the Scorpion pulls out the mask and got the skull.
Yeah.
And he tries to light Johnny Cage on fire.
Yep.
Now he cuts off Scorpion's hands, a little bit of lava comes out, cuts his chest, a little bit of lava comes out, and he does cut his head and lava sprays out. And it's a little intense.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's scary. I think that's just combat. Your son needs to learn about
combat.
Mortal Kombat.
But you have to imagine Jake's kid's like a nice, good kid.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say, what are you trying to say?
I mean, we have watched Band of Brothers all the way through, so.
Oh, okay. So you showed him the horrors of war. That is so American. Dude, no, that's a definition. I was just like, show them fucking Saving Private Ryan and what these men laid down their lives for. Show them that. But you know what? When my son picks up an AR-15, he's not going into a school thinking that he's fighting for the freedom. You know what it is? It was violent video games. It was people from a different dimension ripping skulls out of a body. And come on.
Stealing souls.
And then Asian women flipping. Asian women. With their big busts.
It's like a paleo. Fuck.
It's like you know what? You went on a paleo vacation. It was 23-year-old Laura Dern. You know who's to blame for these school shootings? Let's go back in time. Everyone just get on the bus. We're going back.
Is it Laura Dern who's responsible for everything?
You know what? She don't even give a darn, dude. These kids are dying left and right. And I'm not even going to... I don't even want to put that idea into people's heads that Laura Dern is connected to school shootings.
Nope. You don't want to put that idea in people's head.
I think I just came up with another T-shirt, dude. We all
You're a head
masturbated
factory
to
over
wild things is a good one.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put that idea out there that Laura Dern is connected to the school shootings. It's just like a very weird thing to see on a t-shirt.
That is, I mean,
It's like, what?
it would stop you in your tracks.
You would read
Yeah.
it and be like, what does that even
Wait,
mean?
what? Yeah.
Laura Dern?
Yeah, that would be a Google search right away.
Seriously, they'd be like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
what is that even about?
And then the search engine algorithm starts showing that as a,
I know.
suggested thing because everyone starts searching.
and that, and then what comes next?
What?
AI art. AI art.
Well, I think if it was search, AI has to like give you an answer now.
For real?
So if it's asked enough, it might create a fake scenario
no.
of why.
Whoa.
And then Laura Dern. I don't want to do that to Dern.
No. She's a sweetheart.
She's a darn good lady. I'll tell you. I got no problem with Laura Dern. And also, what a piece of ass.
Now, Shelley Long.
That should be on the back.
I'm sorry. Also, what a piece of This is the end podcast. Jake, thank you so
thank
much
you,
for
buddy.
being on the show. What a piece of ass. Dude, just saying, I don't want to put the idea into people's head that Laura Dern has anything to do with school shootings. And then on the back, what a piece of ass. But for real.
Yeah.
But what a piece of ass. I don't want to put that idea in people's head that she has anything to do
Yeah.
with it, but
Whoever reads it and
Damn.
registers it is going to do a head turn.
they will. Yeah, they
wait,
will.
what?
They'll be like,
Oh, yeah,
And they're
dude.
like, well, all right.
Yeah.
Damn. Make sure you call the hotline 833-443-5300. We'll address any comment, question, or concern, or possible long-winded, advice that you're seeking about possibly ruining a good friend's relationship with their girlfriend. Jake, thank you so much for being on the
Thanks for
show.
having me.
You got anything to plug for these people where they can find you?
I'm selling Paleovacations. You can find me at Jake Mattera on Twitter and Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Check out Low Stinkers podcast. We have so much fun over there. True crime, comedy. Can't go wrong with that.
Man, and make sure that you are in the area for Philly Comedy Fest, December 7th at Soul Joel's, Sunnybrook, and Pottstown. It's going to be an amazing fucking time. Get your shit together. Danny, when are tickets going on sale for that?
Hopefully next Monday.
Next Monday.
And Little Sinkers will be there.
Little Sinkers will be there. And you know what? I will be selling the Laura Dern school shooting conspiracy
We
t-shirt.
will have those t-shirts.
I
What a piece of
I
ass.
will have them. That'll be the first end merch.
Dude, also,
Ever.
we're having what a piece of ass on the back of a t-shirt. So anytime someone sees someone wearing it, they look down at the ass and be like,
It's going to be amazing. Can we use Laura Dern's name?
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to use her likeness. But
I believe the legal term is libel. But
Libel?
You can talk, yeah. It's when you, you mess up somebody's name, then it's not true.
oh, you're
You get
talking.
sued for it.
I think you're talking about character assassination.
Yeah.
It's mudslinging, character assassination.
Oh, yes. Libel was a gremlin. I'm sorry.
Li-
You know Libel the gremlin.
Libel. We're gonna switch it over to Patreon later.
I'm sorry.